Hey guys, what's up? Shin0525 here, back with another drawing video. It's Sunday, so we're back doing another one. In today's video, we're going to be drawing Polterpup from Luigi's Mansion. I've only ever played the first Luigi's Mansion. I've only got halfway through, so I actually don't know who this character is, but he does look cute. So yeah, this is who we're drawing today, and this video was requested by Ricky, the Mario Pokemon fan mad 3553. So thank you so much for your request. And yeah, I hope by the end of the video we could draw a Polterpup here. And it shouldn't be a hard one. He's actually not too bad, not too complicated. So yeah, without further ado, before we begin, remember to like, comment, subscribe, share the video. That really helps me out. Other than that, let's get our pencils ready and let's jump in. Alright guys, so let's get our pencils, and how we're going to start this one off is we're going to draw a nice decent sized circle right about here. This is going to be where his head is, but again, just keep it light, just kind of gesture it in. And then from there, what we're going to get is his body, which is going to be like this kind of oval that kind of goes on like an angle going up, like that. And then he's going to have his legs somewhere around here, which we could do as an oval, and it's going to be pointing down. And then we'll get like a circle here, and then like another oval right about there, like that. And then we'll just get like a nice big oval here for his arm. And then his tail's going to go over and then up, like that. But that's pretty much good for the gesture that we need. So we can kind of just jump into his face here. So what we could do is, if you want to, you can draw in the crosshairs. It'd be something like this, and then the eyes would be kind of up here. And what I like doing is starting out with his eyes. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to gesture in kind of these really big, round ovals, kind of like egg-shaped ovals right here. So we're going to get one here, and then one here. This one's going to be slightly more elongated because it's kind of more on like the curve of the head. So it's going to be like slightly thinner than this one, but something like that. And keep them light because we're going to be kind of drawing shapes over them. So just keep it all light at this stage. And since we got that, what we can do here is kind of follow this line. And it's going to go over, and then we're going to get kind of like a nice big kind of circle right here. And what we can do here is, now we can start making the lines a little bit thicker. So we're going to just follow this, kind of go around this circle shape that we have here, and it's going to go over and then up and then stop somewhere about here, like that. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. There we go. And then from here, what we're going to do, I'm going to keep this gesture, this line light, because the tongue's kind of going to overlap this a little bit. So we're just going to get this nice little curve shape that curves around here and then kind of goes up right about there, like that. Actually, it could be a little bit rounder. That's a little too squared. Like that. And now that we got that down, we could actually darken in this line of the eye here, because this is good. We can erase kind of like this overlap. You actually can erase this whole kind of section if you want to, just to kind of clean things up. And then for this eye is pretty much going to stay the same. The only thing is we're going to start like right about here and just draw a nice little curve line that kind of curves under the eye a little bit like this, and then goes around, and you can kind of erase this portion. Very slight detail, but important to add. And now that we got that down, what we could do is draw in his eyebrow by drawing a nice curve line that follows the curve of the eye there. And then another one here. This one's going to follow the curve of the eye, and it's going to follow it all the way down like there. Just like that. And now that we got that done, we'll jump into his tongue here. And his tongue's fairly easy to draw. It's kind of like this big oval that kind of just goes out like this. And right in the middle here, you're going to just draw a nice little curve line that curves down, over, and then in like that. And now we can darken in this line. And I'm actually going to get my better eraser and just start erasing some overlap here, like that. There we go. And now for his head shape, it's actually pretty simple. Again, we're going to start drawing it light. You want a nice kind of round head, So we're going to go down, and you basically make this kind of nice, big, almost circle-like shape. And then it connects into here like that. For his head, kind of went off the rails on this part right here. But it should be a nice kind of round shape that goes all the way around like that. And we can actually darken the rest of this in, like so. And now here for the collar, it's actually fairly simple. We're going to start right about here. And you basically draw this nice little kind of rectangle that just hugs the, I could erase this part too. Bottom of his neck here. And then I'll curve down and kind of go in right about there. And since we got the collar on, what we could do here is draw like the leash part where like the leash hooks on. So to draw that, what you're going to do is draw a nice little curve line there like that. Then you're going to draw a nice kind of like hook right there. And then we're just going to draw a line that nicely follows this line like that. And you can erase the overlap that you have there. So you get a nice little collar ring thing right there. And now that we've got that done, and this is pretty much the hardest part of drawing him. The rest is actually super easy. So to show that off, we're going to draw in his body now. So his body is pretty much, now that we have his head done, we could kind of more accurately gesture in how big his body is going to be. It's going to be about that big. And then his tail is going to be like this kind of like little nub that goes off, and then it goes into like a spike here like that. So to draw that in, what we're going to do is start right about here and just draw a nice little curve line that curves down like this. And then it's going to go into this kind of like oval shape that we have here. Like that. And then from here, I'll darken in this line. And then from here, it's going to go into like a nice little spike. Kind of follow this until it gets to about there. And now we're going to move this leg a little bit more back. So this part's actually going to be here, so we're going to get that oval going to be kind of here, then that circle, and that oval right about there. And basically all you're going to do is start here and draw a nice little curve line that curves into about there, like that. And you would want a nice space in between here, and I'll actually kind of erase some of the guidelines here, like that. And now we're going to go straight into kind of like his belly and then into his arm here, because it's all kind of one line. So what we're going to do is start right about here and just draw a nice line that starts curving in and then immediately curves out, kind of rounds off until it gets to here. Then it's going to bump out and then just curve in like that. And then you'll get a nice little curve line right about here to show where the arm's bending. And since we're on the arm, we could draw another arm right about here, which is going to just be this nice little curve line like that. And then just to finish off his foot, what you're going to do is get kind of like this C shape right here, like so. And then you're going to get a line that kind of goes down a little bit, and then it's going to hook around and just kind of turn to like an oval right there. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, a very, very simple one. He's not like made up of like complex shapes or not a lot of detail in here. So I'm just actually going to erase a lot of the guidelines that we had for this. And we should be pretty good. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much how you draw Polterpup from Luigi's Mansion. Yeah, not a hard one. Very simple shapes. I think the hardest part about him is kind of getting those like overall shapes kind of together. So and his head's very round. That like if you can't get like his round head, it kind of feels off a little bit. But once you get those like kind of like big, so it's like a big circle, big oval, and then kind of like these kind of ovals and circles kind of going off of them. But once you get that down, it shouldn't be too bad. I will put the sketch that I just did up here. I will put the inked version I did beforehand up there as well. So yeah, you could see kind of both. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So anyway, guys, thank thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you, Ricky, the Mario Pokemon fan mad 3553 for the request. If you guys have requests, just feel free to leave it in the comment section below. I'll take your name, put it on my how to draw list, and hopefully one Sunday you see yours popping up. Other than that, remember to like, comment, subscribe, share the video. That really helps me out. And enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later. Bye-bye.